So I have been loving the Absolute Universe, loving the All-In initiative in general. It's very much DC's sort of following the Marvel playbook with their Ultimate Universe, but I guess maybe it's just because I'm more of a DC guy, I feel like DC is doing a better job. That said, Ultimate Wolverine is pretty dope. Ultimate Spider-Man, really cool. You don't have to choose, we can have both. But while we don't have to choose, we do have to rank everything because this is YouTube and that's what YouTube's about. Even though at this point we've only got 3 of the comics to actually rank, I want to rank all 6, and for the 3 ones that aren't out yet, it'll just be based on how exciting they are. If we start at number 6, we've got Absolute Green Lantern. I love Al Ewing. I love the idea of a cosmic horror take. But as somebody who is a big Green Lantern fan, my favorite superhero period is Kyle Rayner. It's just maybe going to be a little too different for me to be excited about. That doesn't mean I'm not going to read it. It doesn't mean I'm not going to love it. It's just for maybe personal reasons, my own biases. I'm going to have to put that one at number 6. Then at number 5, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Another one that I'm excited about because for this one, just because it's going to be so different. I think it's going to be the most different of any of the Absolute comics. And I love things that are different. I love that the art is different. It's just so different that even though I'm excited, I'm not excited in the same way that I'm excited about Absolute Flash number 4, because it seems like Lemire is going to really make this almost like the DC Spider-Man. And I really like Flash as that character. I know everybody hated the DCEU Flash movie, but I actually thought it was very fun. And say what you will about Ezra Miller, they were really interesting as this kind of goofy young Flash with sort of the Spider-Man type quips. So I would not be upset to see that come to light in an Absolute Universe context. One other thing that may be a reason that I'm more excited about Absolute Flash is just that we've learned so much more about it. We've seen the suit. We've seen the rogues. And we just haven't gotten that much information about the others. But it was kind of the same. Absolute Batman got a lot of press at first. And then after that, they slowly started to tease more about Superman and then Wonder Woman. So I think it's just a matter of making sure that first one out the gate does really well. And then they come out with the rest. Now on to the real rankings of the top 3 of the actual ones that we've read, because I think we know enough now to make a preliminary judgment. I've got Absolute Superman at number 3. It's very enjoyable, but somehow Superman just seems like such a lame guy somehow. He seems so unsure of himself, which totally makes sense in the context of the Absolute Universe. It's just not that enjoyable to me. Maybe it's because it's just not really what I expect from a Superman comic. And I say it's not that enjoyable. It's not as enjoyable as like a typical Superman story, I would say. But at the same time, it's very interesting. It's like a what if kind of story. It's what I expected to get from the Absolute Universe, and I like it. Absolute Batman, I have at number 2. I think Absolute Batman is maybe the most fun of all of the 3 so far. I really like that they've done all these cool like changes to his suit and how it all makes sense with his engineering background. But still, even this one, it's first of all, it's very plot driven. And I don't feel like it's the Batman that I know, but it's good. The plot's good. Scott Snyder, he's got a gift for this kind of thing. He really does put together these great stories. And maybe if Absolute Wonder Woman weren't so good, maybe Absolute Batman would be number 1. But Absolute Wonder Woman has got to be number 1. And it's kind of funny because when I read the first issue, I was like, whew, man, that's boring. Who knew that a superhero who was born in hell could just have such a boring origin story? But after kind of getting some of that preliminary stuff out of the way, Kelly Thompson just really has made what feels like the most heroic of all the superheroes in the Absolute Universe that we know of so far. She's out there, she's making sacrifices, she's confident, she's bold, she is out there making moves, taking out dinosaurs, not dinosaurs, kaiju monsters, demons. It's just everything that you really would want. She's got cool weapons, she's got the enormous sword that can grow to just crazy lengths. And she's got the Nemesis lasso that can inflict pain based on how evil you are and the evil you've done. She's got a crazy robot arm. She's got not even just a robot arm, it's like a magic robot arm. She just goes out there and she just seems really tough. If they have an Absolute Justice League, which I hope they do at some point, there's no way she's not the leader of it. She's the first public superhero. She's the most heroic. She, because that's the thing. So I say Superman seems kind of lame. Batman seems kind of lame too. And I just can't put my finger on it. What is it about these guys that seem so, it's kind of just like they seem maybe angsty, I guess. They seem really angsty, kind of like they're just little grumpy teens, or those guys, maybe some of those guys who just want to sit around in a coffee shop and talk about kind of fringe political theories and smoke clove cigarettes. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. I'd love to know what you think, how you'd rank these comics so far. Which of the Absolute Universe comics are you most excited about? If you want to stay up to date with all this stuff, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.